Diddy, Tekashi 6ix9ine, and Lil Durk. These the three rappers that was locked up in 2024 by the feds, the FBI. We finna talk about that. Who innocent? Who guilty? Who got a chance of coming home? Who finna get life in prison? Who ain't never finna see their kids no more? Who finna get on that stand and say, he did it and snitch? We finna talk about that. Hit the like button. Go on this video 1,000 likes. You know, the whole Lil Durk situation been a topic that's been took over lately. The Diddy situation, that was the topic a little while ago. Tekashi 6ix9ine got locked up too low-key and nobody really noticed it. Remember, he was locked up for snitching on his whole gang. He told on the whole Treyway. It's multiple people right now locked up with long-ass times right now because of the testimony that Tekashi 6ix9ine gave. We're going to start off with him first, so hit the like button. Tekashi 6ix9ine was arrested for violation of parole. Remember, he was still on parole from that situation he had when he snitched and stuff like that on everything. He was part of a conspiracy. He told on those New York Blood gang members. Got a lot of people arrested up. Can't forget Shotty. He locked up right now. He still got about 5-6 years, if not longer, left on this case. He got a lot of calendars left of testimony that Tekashi 6ix9ine gave. According to authorities, he was violating probation. He was leaving places he shouldn't left. He was acting wild, catching cases, taking fake Adderall, taking fake Percocets, doing all kind of drugs, still acting wild. He ended up getting violated. They sentenced him to 45 days in prison. Remember, he was already locked up for a little while because he snitched on people and came home early. He brokered the deal. He was one of the first rappers to let you know it's cool to snitch on people and broker a deal and you still can have a career. You know, so he was sentenced to 45 days in like the middle of November. He should be coming home soon. He might be home right now, but I don't think he's home. He's kind of famous, so I think everybody will be posting if he's home. But he should be coming home sometime in January this month here. He was only sentenced to 45 days in prison. Then we got Diddy. We all heard Diddy charges. The Diddler, Mr. 1,000 bottles of baby oil. He locked up for all kind of racketeering charges, conspiracy charges, kidnapping, drugging women, transporting women, sex trafficking, engaging in activities against people's will, even use guns to scare them and terrorize them while they was doing it. That's what they claim Diddy did. Diddy done got locked up. You know, Diddy facing a lot of charges. It's some of these charges that face 15 years. You know, he facing like 15 years to life in prison for all these charges. They claiming that he was intimidating people. He was making people give up the booty, doing freaky stuff, whether you was a girl or a man. And if you didn't like it, they was pulling guns out, you know, drugging people, kidnapping them, taking them to different cities and all kind of stuff. Now, in Diddy defense, he gonna say, look, I'm rich. I'm famous. We meet women. They can't just come to our house. We can't come to their house. We don't live in the same city. We got to fly them to us. Just because we flying women to us don't mean that that's, you know, trafficking. So I understand that when you rich, it's only like that a little bit. But then again, they say he was throwing these big-ass orgy parties where the feds confiscated baby oil, drugs, and all kind of shit. They say he was wild and making people do this shit. Okay, people were drugged up, fucked up. They didn't know what they was doing. Diddy's coming in that bitch, pulling his pants down, abusing these women, and then they're like, oh, the hell, never really knowing what was happening. That's what they claiming. Diddy facing a lot of time, and they say he kind of like running the jails in there. Then we got Durk, Smirk. That's one of the biggest cases that's going on right now. Smirk, the murder for hire charge. In my opinion, I think Diddy could beat that case, okay? I don't think he can beat all the charges, but, you know, unless a lot of these women went to the doctor right away, you know, and they got proof that they were raped, proof that they had a doctor look at them. You know, if a lot of this stuff is 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, you know, in the case, it ain't about if you done it. It's about, can you prove he done it? Is there any proof that Diddy done this, you know? As people just trying to get down on Diddy. Yeah, he might be guilty of putting hands in Mike Tyson Cassie ass up, beating her up and stumping her and shit. But, you know, that was a while ago. I'm not sure if you can still charge him on that. The limitations was done on that. Plus, you know, she sued him and got paid. So I understand we can't unsee it, though. We still seen what we seen. Even if he can't get charged, we still seen it. So I get it. You know, but I think Diddy can come from up under this and not get the life in prison. But I do think he might be able to get some time, though. You know, Diddy might have to serve some time. But As far as the life in prison, I'm not sure if they're going to have enough evidence. Diddy's super rich. So he's going to have 5 or 6 or 7 of the best lawyers coming up with different angles and understanding what's happening. Now, Durkio. I think Durkio is the one that can get in a lot of trouble in this because people saying King Von was his artist. He loved King Von. He was rapping about get back for King Von. He was rapping about sliding for King Von. He was beefing with Quando and them on the internet for King Von. Then all of a sudden, Quando Rondo friend got killed in Los Angeles. They saying, look, Quando Rondo and his friend was tracked down and halted, and his friend was killed in Los Angeles. All Lil Durk friends were in Los Angeles. Lil Durk was in Los Angeles. He was on a private plane with a guy named Kavan. Kavan, one of the guys who paid for the masses and mastermind the plan to get Quando Rondo cousin killed. Kavan, the one that paid for these cars that followed him. Kavan, the one that paid for a mask like this. Kavan, the one that gave them guns and switches. Kavan, the one that dropped them off to do those murders. Durk, you came to LA with him. Who the fuck you think had something to do with it? Now, that's what they're going to say. All this evidence match up to Durk had something to do with this. Now, as far as having receipts, him paying people and shit like that, they might do need that. I don't know if they have that, but they might do need that. Remember, the FBI ain't finna just tell you everything they got right now. But as far as the naked eye, you know, the day Lil Pod was killed is the same day Lil Durk sent a text message out that said, don't buy no tickets with my motherfucking money. Don't buy no tickets that come back to me and shit like that. They got those text messages. The same day Quando Rondo cousin was killed, all 5 of them guys that they said had something to do with killing him had got an airplane ticket bought to come back home. And the airplane ticket was bought by OTF credit card. The day before Quando Rondo people was killed, they said Lil Durk took a private plane there with one of the people who killed Quando Rondo cousin. So all this evidence points back to him, okay? Now, is that coincidental? Because he's somewhere. He go to a city, finna perform, finna pick up a check. Somebody done booked him. He brought all his guys with him. He don't know what they doing. He got a family. He chilling. He doing this. Just because they did something don't mean he got nothing to do with it. A motherfucker still out the store and steal some candy don't mean he had nothing to do with it. Just because shit got bought with a credit card that he got don't mean he got nothing to do with it. He take care of his people. Not only is that was bought on a credit card, everybody got a credit card of his. He's a millionaire. He makes sure his people okay. That's what he's going to say. You know, they saying, look, these airplane tickets was bought too. He also going to say it was baby shoes that was bought. Did I buy the baby shoes? My cousin, my uncle bought them baby shoes. He had my credit card too. You can't tell me which charges is mine and which charges ain't mine. You know, now you can prove it. I understand it might sound like a hunch and I did it, but can you prove that I'm the one that did it? So I get it, you know, but in my opinion, out of all the people, I think Durk is going to have the hardest time. You know, he's facing life in prison for masterminding and executing a plan to kill somebody, you know. So in my opinion, out of all these people, Tekashi, not no beef. He coming home again. Diddy, I'm not sure. Durk, I'm not sure. But if anybody got a chance, I believe Diddy, as crazy as that sound, it is a lot of crimes against women, though. That makes me feel like I'm not sure about that. But I'm only going off of, you know, you got to have the evidence, you know, in my opinion. And, you know, sometimes the Me Too movement, and you have a lot of evidence, they could get down on you. So I'm not saying Diddy not going to get arrested, but in my opinion, I think Diddy got a better chance than Durkio. I think Durkio got a lot of explaining to do, in my opinion. Not saying he's guilty, but that's what I want to know from y'all. Leave a comment. Let me know. Who do you think got a better chance of coming home? Diddy or Durk? I'd love to know. It's the homie truth.